Welcome everyone now. I see we've got 8 people here, so let's take a look first of all at our classroom. Here is the Y10 classroom, and you can see I've been doing some recordings in the past. I wouldn't quite the YouTube star yet, but a few people have looked at some of the recordings of the lessons. So if you do miss anything, I'm trying to do that for you each time. Alright, into our classwork. We have looked at translations, reflections, rotations. There are still some of you who need to do these tasks, but not many. Most of you have done a really good job. And then the catch-up skills and practice, I was just asking you to do, and I can see, even though I'm expecting most of you to have done that, only a couple have handed in there. Okay? So if you haven't done that, please make sure you're on it. And then I just wanted you to fill in the feedback sheet. So we're going to take a quick look at the feedback sheet. You will know if you've done this or not. So it might be worth having this open. Oh, excuse me for 1 second, guys. I just need to get my laptop plugged in before it runs out of battery. Alright, there we go. So here's the feedback sheet where you can say what you have and haven't done. So Priyanshu, you can fill that in. Natalie needs to fill that in. Well done, everyone else. It really helps me when I can see what you have and haven't done, and that you're actually interacting and replying. So Abby as well, you need to put that in there as well. All right. Now, the internet's being a little bit slow at the moment. Okay, moving on. Today we're going to talk about median and quartiles. Okay, so first of all, well done for all being here. And it says, I'll explain how to find them. So we will have a look now at some questions. And you should already know how to find the median when you've got a set of data. But you probably haven't heard of quartiles before. Okay, so let's start on this website. And guys, if you've got, can you have a piece of paper and a pen handy? Because I'm going to be asking you to do things, and it's really helpful if you can do it on a piece of paper with a pen. So I'm just going to pause for a second. If you haven't got a piece of paper and a pen handy, can you get one, please? And then when you've got one, can you just... So we're going to have data, and basically, when you've got a list, you guys know how to find the median. Okay, so here's our example list, 5744628. The first thing is you put these numbers in order, from smallest to largest. Then to find the median, you can sort of count in from either side, like this, until you get to the middle number. The way to do it is to think about, okay, how many numbers do I have here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The median number, you might remember this formula. If you add 1 to the number and divide 2, it's that number. We put this little there to remind us that it's not, the answer we get here isn't the median, it's that number. So what do I mean by that? N is 7, plus 1 is 8. 8 divided by 2, so the fourth number, 1, 2, 3, 4, is my median. Okay, so you can count in from either side, or you can use that. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that to the side, actually, because the median, we can use this formula, n plus over 2, and then put there to remind us. This is the median, which we also, from now on, might also be calling Q2. All right, it means the second quartile, or halfway. Now to get the lower and upper, now here is like halfway. The lower and upper quartile are a quarter of the way into our data, and then 3/4 of the way data. So one way to do it is, first of all, just count your median, and then we just remaining numbers. And I can see that there is my lower quartile, okay, or Q1, we sometimes call it. So it's called Q1 or lower quartile. And to get Q3, or the upper quartile, which is 3/4 of the way, we ignore the mean, there's 3 numbers, and we look at what's in the middle of those. Well, the middle number's an easy. So we can do it by using the symmetry of the numbers, but we can also use a formula for those ones. So the way to do it for the lower quartile is to say n plus 1, instead of divided, we divide. So in this example, we said that the median was the 4th number because it's 7, and the quartile we do 7 plus 1 over 4, which is 8 divided by 4, which is the 2nd. I know I've put that, but with the 2, it's not the 2nd. Okay, and we call this one Q1. It's the lower quartile. All right, and the formula for the upper quartile is n plus 1. It's going to work.